I'm taking a look at Facebook stock, Michael. We're looking at an open where it's up by almost 1.5%, erasing any kind of loss that we saw after those numbers broke. What was your overall take?
Well, first of all, everything I know about Facebook, I learned from Shira. So she's great. She's great on Twitter. People should follow her. I read her real time during earnings because she's so good. Look, I think that nothing can go up forever. So clearly, you're getting to a saturation point on DAUs. And I think some of the newsfeed changes clearly were intended to make engagement higher quality and require people to be there less time. As Shira pointed out, the average decline was 2 minutes per day. That's just not that significant. That's 5%. So the average person apparently is spending about 40 minutes a day, but revenues were up. So, engagement down during the quarter, revenues up, ad rates up, which means that the engagement is higher quality. Facebook is able to better target advertiser targets, and so advertisers are happy with what they're getting. And I actually think the Wall Street Journal conclusion today that there's a risk that advertisers will get frustrated is completely misguided. If a Prozac ad can target a depressed person, that's really good. If a Viagra ad can target an old guy like me, that's really good. They don't want to waste their ad dollars on the wrong market. So if Facebook can deliver the right market, ad rates keep going up, and I think Facebook continues to thrive.
So, Shira, I always heard that in retail you make it up on volume. Is there something that's the reverse of doing that you have less volume and you actually make it up because advertisers are willing to spend more? And more important, from my point of view, an old broadcaster, we never did that. We just added ads and added ads, got more and more clutter, and the value went down. Is it possible Facebook could go the other way?
Yeah, and I think that's actually what they're doing, right? So they're focusing both on quality over quantity, both now in their user numbers and the number of people who use Facebook, and on the advertising side. I mean, Michael kind of alluded to this, that the story about Facebook's revenue growth now is not about shoving more and more ads into the news feed or in getting more users on board so they can show a higher number of ads. It's all about ad prices. That this was the fourth quarter in a row when you saw this huge jump in the effective cost of each ad on Facebook. And that shows two things. One, that advertiser demand is still there, at least for now. So that's a good story for Facebook. But also that, look, if advertiser demand starts to wane and Facebook has less volume of advertisements, that could be a big problem for Facebook.